Tracer.
I'm already Tracer.
What about Widowmaker?
I'm already Widowmaker.
I'll be Bastion.
Nerf Bastion.
You're right, so Winston.
I wanna be Winston.
I guess I'll be Genji.
I'm already Genji.
Then I'll be McCree.
He started Fear Factor as soon as he was done at News Radio. Dude, if you see Joe Rogan in News Radio, he looks like he's 16. And it's weird, dude. You pulling it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you.
Like, I had never seen News Radio until I heard Joe talk about it like a couple years ago on his podcast or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I finally like looked it up and I watched a couple episodes, and it was so weird to see him like acting as a young man. You see him?
Yes. Yes. Fuck yeah, Joe Rogan. And now you're bald.
Are you gonna play a clip? You gotta hear it, dude. You have to hear him. Not only is he bald, he fucking TRT'd the fuck up.
I was just about to say. And also, he's probably tripping so hard in this, too.
And this was back when he was, like, practicing kickboxing and jiu-jitsu, like, every day. He was like a kickboxing, like, amateur. He would travel around the world doing kickboxing fights.
Absolute badass. This is the top 10 moments
Of Joe Rogan and
Joe
Talk
Rogan
Radio.
News Radio.
Yeah, News Radio. I watched this exact video, too.
Expensive wireless plan. Right now, you can get 4
Oh,
lines for
fuck yeah, I remember this
$100 a
scene.
month. How about this brand
Yeah,
new
This is when he tries to switch to Verizon.
Switch to Boost, you get 4 lines
From Verizon, yeah, if you switch from Verizon, you get,
Plus, get 4
yeah.
free LG Stylo 4 phones.
They just switch that. I don't know what they do. They switch the light switch, and then it's, like, all better. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's their thing.
Switch to
Oh,
Boost.
hi.
There we
Saw
go.
a pretty good movie last night. Have you seen any good movies lately?
I don't go to movies. I don't like movies. Most movies suck. Somebody says, hey, Joe, you want to go to a movie? You know what I say? Say, I don't like movies. I don't go to movies. Most movies suck.
Classic joke.
Yeah, classic joke. That was number 10.
Classic
Dude, and I can't
repeat
believe
the
you pulled
punchline.
it off.
I didn't pull anything off. That was a mistake, Joe.
Look, I got it on tape. We can make copies. $10, $15 a pop for these.
What?
I got blank tapes in my van. We'll bang it out over lunch.
No,
It's a
Joe.
big market.
Oh,
Same
my
people buy sports bloopers.
Oh,
Is his name Joe in the show?
Yeah.
Look, don't worry about your cut. I'll break you off a piece. Just keep it up with the mistakes.
Okay, I get
You
that.
get the comedy for sure.
Okay,
It definitely.
so-
I didn't say News Radio was a good show.
Dude, it is, though. I don't even know why you would hate on that. It's the best comedy I've ever seen in my whole life. Fuck, dude.
He still kind of talks just like that.
Yeah, he kind of talks the same.
His voice isn't that different.
No.
That's weird. I remembered it being like,
Higher pitched or something?
I don't know, just like maybe different, but it's pretty much the exact same. It still sounds like a kid from Boston. Which he is. It was funny, I was watching his podcast one time, and he just refers to this, like, time he was living in Boston. He was, like, 16, and there was these, like, no, he was like 12, and there was, like, these 16, 17-year-old kids that lived below him, and they had, like, a really shitty band, and he remembered the name of the band, and, Jamie ends up like pulling up one of their songs, and it was one of the songs he was talking about in his story. Like, he's like, "What the fuck? They have music on YouTube?" And it's like, it says like posted 7 years ago, recorded in 19 whatever, the exact year Joe was talking about. He's like, "See, this is exactly what I'm talking about." And he played it, and it was his memory is fucking insane. Like, he remembers select things like that.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
To remember like they must have affected him in some sort of way.
Oh, yeah.
To remember like
after
the
this
name
long?
of the band. Yeah, he probably thought they were like super badass.
Right.
I always thought my older cousin, because my older cousin was like 4 years older than me, and all of his friends, they seemed super badass to me for some reason. When you're like 12 and they're 16, 17, 18, you're like, God damn, dude.
Oh, yeah, my older brother was like that.
Seems so cool.
Yep.
It's like, God.
regardless of who it was.
Yeah, it's like, and it's
I
like
didn't have to know anything about him. I was just like, that guy's a badass.
that guy's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like, I could tell you have cool friends. And then I've, like, not them specifically, but I remember thinking that about other people. And then you grow up and then you realize that other people didn't really think they were that cool. They were just that cool to you.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, I mean, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
though,
there's
about-
people
yeah.
that, like
Yes.
a random person you wouldn't know, and you're like,
Yes.
oh, everybody thinks that guy's cool.
Right.
And then you grow up and you're like, oh, everybody probably
God.
thought that guy was a fucking loser.
Yes. Yeah, you learn shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. There's
It's
people
funny
like
how
that.
perspective changes just, like, within a few years.
Yeah, that's true. It's profound, Jesse.
It's not really that profound, because obviously it's going to change.
Yeah, I guess it's not that profound.
You didn't have to take it back, though. It's all good.
No, it wasn't. I do take it back.
I like that. Were you repping you were repping the CBJ in another one of our episodes, weren't you? I think I commented on it before. You got some CBJ gear.
I do.
I fuck with that.
Yeah. That's enough to make me a fan.
Yeah, I guess you are a big jackets
I'm
guy.
a big jackets guy. If I got to choose a
But
hockey
not
team-
a hockey guy, but you're a jackets guy.
Yeah. I'm not really a baseball guy, but I'm an Indians guy, 100%. I don't
You
watch
know it's
any
weird.
other baseball.
Well, you know it's weird. This is unpopular opinion right here. Huge baseball guy, not like I'm not like a specific fan. I'm a Indians fan of anything. I love the Indians, but like I don't keep up with anything Major League Baseball really. I love baseball from like playing it
Yeah.
and shit like that. I just don't follow the MLB as tightly as someone who loves baseball and played baseball should. Like I know if the Indians won or not. That does. I mean, that's about as far as it goes for me.
You
Which
might go to an Indians game.
Love. I'd go to any baseball.
Yeah,
game.
that's true.
my
I
thing,
would.
though.
I would. Too.
I'll go to
I
a
would
high
go
school
I would
baseball
go,
game.
Yeah, but I would go to any MLB baseball game.
I would stop at a high school game. Like if I'm doing absolutely nothing, absolutely nothing, and I drive by, say my old high school, and they're playing a game. Like Patrick said, he stopped the other week. Him and Jordan weren't doing shit, and then they ended up just stopping and watching a JV game.
Nice.
Like, I'm like that. Like, I'll go watch baseball. Like, I like baseball in general. Like, it doesn't have to be professional baseball for me to be interested, but I'd rather be there.
Right. I was just about to say, either way, though, way better watching it there than on TV.
Yes.
Probably the biggest difference in any sport, like being there versus watching it on TV. Like, it makes
Hockey's
it that
pretty
much
different,
better.
too. Because
Yeah, but it's
the
still-
energy in there is
that's true.
fucking wild.
Oh, yeah.
dude.
100%.
I went to a Penguins game where they scored 7 goals.
Oh, yeah. They're just popping off.
It was so fucking crazy in there. Like, it was crazy
Oh, I
in
bet.
there. That was, like, one of the coolest sports, like, events that I've been to.
Oh, yeah. Going to hockey games is wild.
Especially one with, like, Pittsburgh has for some reason, like, the Penguins have because they're good.
Yeah.
But they have a crazy fan base. I think hockey fan bases are, the fans that they do have are, like, cult-like.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that.
I think
They're the
more
most
so.
diehard. They're the most diehard.
Ooh. Or is it soccer? You know, them motherfuckers are crazy.
Soccer fans?
Yeah. Like the foreign ones.
Yeah, like
No
La Liga,
no
Premier
MLS
League.
fans are crazy.
No, probably not. Like, you got to be a rare breed to be
Yeah,
a diehard
a
Columbus
crazy-
Crew fan.
yeah.
Like, you got to be a rare breed.
Yep. You gotta like really average professional soccer.
Yep, that's right. You don't like the
For
best.
you to like professional soccer to begin with, it's like, okay, you're putting yourself out on a limb there.
Yeah.
So you're choosing to watch not the best soccer players.
Yes.
It's like watching the G League.
Yeah. It kind of is.
It's like watching the G League, but almost worse.
But if you wanted a team in proximity to you, it's not like the G League then, because
I mean, if you're just cheering like for proximity of every sports team around you, then I mean, you're not like a fan. You're a fan of the city. You're not really a fan of that team.
right. I guess most of my teams are like pretty close. Like for me though, almost all of them.
Yeah,
except
but that's
for-
different. You're like I'm saying people who are you're fans of the sport. You're a fan of
Yeah,
the
that's
sports as well. People who aren't like say like a fucking mom or whatever, and she's just not really into sports or whatever, but she's happy that the Jackets won and that they're in the playoffs. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's like they're not a fan. They're a fan of the city, or they're supportive of the city. Because actually, those people will always be like, they'll always say like, yeah, well, it's good for the city, So when the Indians win,
Oh my
when the
God.
Indians,
I don't know if I've
when the
ever met a
Indians-
person that said it's good for the city.
Well, you haven't met enough people. I've
No,
heard
I mean,
that.
I guess, yeah, I've heard that before. But
Yeah, like, yeah, when Cleveland wins, we all win. So it's it's good for the city.
Oh my God, dude.
And I hate those people,
Okay.
but they're out there, and it's good for the city.
Hey, yo, it brings
a win
shops
for
back.
Cleveland. There you go. You have heard it.
Yep.
A win for Cleveland is it's a win for all of us. Really, it's a big win for the city.
It's an economy boost.
Honestly, it brings a lot of new people to the city, and they get to see what we really have to offer, and it's a lot more than basketball. This is a good thing for the city.
Oh my God, I've never met that person.
Yeah.
I never want to meet that
You'll
person.
meet him,
Oh
dude.
my
You'll
God,
meet him, dude.
Fuck
Just
that.
go out and start shaking some hands, and you'll meet a guy.
I'm good with where I'm at.
Yeah. Don't need to meet any more people, especially that guy.
Yeah.
Because that was way too specific for me to have made up. I've clearly met that guy.
You don't just come up with that.
And if when I was saying that, you were listening to it and you're like, oh, I do that
I'm that
sometimes.
guy.
Fuck you, dude. Because you're 100% that guy. So Jackets fucking swept the Lightning. They set the record for most regular season wins?
Yeah,
Something like that?
yeah. I think they tied the record for most regular season wins.
I don't know shit about hockey, but it's pretty impressive. They fucking swept them.
Yeah.
They choked really hard, clearly.
Yeah, 100%. And the weird thing about the series was that the Blue Jackets were down 3-0 in the first period of the first game, and then never trailed for another period.
So
In the
wait,
series.
they were down 3-0 in the first period of the first game,
Yep.
and then they
went
lost
on.
that game. What?
No, they won that game. Or no. I'm
You
saying
you said
the Blue Jackets
the
were
Blue Jackets.
down by 3.
I thought I misheard you then. I thought
Yeah,
you said
they
Lightning.
were down by 3.
Okay. The first
period of the first game,
down by 3 in the first period.
and then they never trailed again after that. So how does that happen?
I don't know. They got in their head somehow. They figured out what they were doing. Because that is fucking impressive.
Yeah, but they'll probably
I don't know. We should have somebody who knows hockey come on here. And my buddy Jake is a huge Jackets fan. We should when the whole playoffs or whatever is over. We should have our first guest on. We'll talk to him because he's a big Browns fan too, and he's a huge Jackets fan out of nowhere. I might add. Never seen him repping the Jackets before, but big Jackets guy now. So get his
when did he
perspective.
start?
This whole year he's been following hockey more intensely. I think he's been a Jackets fan for a couple years, but he wasn't watching hockey until this year. But it was the whole year he was and he went to a couple games and shit, and then. But I don't know. He's more of an Ohio guy. He's a fan of all things Ohio besides anything Cincinnati.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, yeah. Cincinnati, Ohio sports teams.
Yeah.
Just shouldn't exist. Shouldn't have them.
That's you.
Cincinnati is
Bengals.
basically Kentucky,
Yeah, they needed a sports team, so they
West Virginia. Yeah, why don't we give them to West Virginia? They have none.
They got football. They got West Virginia football,
Yeah, but
and they live and die.
they don't have a pro team.
Yeah, but that's why Columbus could never have an NFL team, is because the Buckeyes, the influence is too strong.
But does West Virginia have any pro sports teams?
Man, look it up.
No, they don't.
I don't think they do.
You could think right now. I don't think. What city in West Virginia would a team be from? There isn't one. In the whole state.
I mean, that's sad for your state.
If there is one and we're missing it, then I would be shocked. But there's no way. There isn't a West Virginia pro sports team. There's gonna be an arena football league team or some shit, but that 100% does not count.
Oh man, there's minor league baseball. There's 2 minor league baseball teams and a minor league soccer team.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do now. We're seceding Cincinnati from Ohio. It's no longer a part of Ohio. That's now West Virginia. And so, change the name of all the sports teams. They all belong to West Virginia now. Ohio has its one hub for sports teams, pro sports teams, to be specific.
We don't need Cincinnati anymore, is what you're saying.
They've already seceded.
They're gone, all right?
They're West Virginia. Yes.
Oh, they're West Virginia.
Yeah.
We're here to announce that
Yes.
Cincinnati
is now West
is now
Virginia.
part of West
Congratulations.
Virginia.
It's all good.
Yeah. Okay, we're good then.
Yeah, no, it's all good now. We've solved it. There's no conflict of interest because now West
But
Virginia
it
West Virginia now has a couple pro sports teams.
It touches.
We solved the problem.
It touches Kentucky though.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
It's like a little. What's it called?
None of that matters to me.
Okay, all right. It's going to
don't-
West Virginia.
Yes. It's like how Alaska has some shit out in the water.
Yeah, true.
Whatever.
Yeah, right. Okay. I
Don't
got you. Yeah,
care.
yeah, I got you. Yeah,
Still Alaska.
yeah,
You can be in the ocean.
yeah, yeah. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's West Virginia.
They don't have to be touching.
Nope.
Yeah, no,
You're West Virginia
Yeah.
now.
I'm down for that.
And they've always kind of embodied West Virginia, and now you are. So there you go.
There you go.
We solved it. I'm glad we could solve that on the podcast.
Yeah. So now, if you live in Ohio,
You don't, because you live
no,
in
no.
West
I'm
Virginia.
saying if you live in Ohio,
yeah, you can't.
not Cincinnati, then
Whatever
you
the
have
name
to
of that
be
place will be.
Browns, Cavs, Blue Jackets.
Yeah, I mean, except for I'm a Pittsburgh fan, but yes, if you're an Ohio guy and you got to go straight Ohio everything, you now don't have the option of other pro sports teams. It's a beautiful thing, really.
I wonder how split it is.
Well, we saw that Cincinnati has the weakest fan base in the NFL.
Yeah, they're going to be brutal this year too, probably, right?
Right, because they'll be the Morgantown Bengals.
It's not Cincinnati anymore either.
No. They're just the other West Morgantown. That's what it is.
West Morgantown, USA.
Yep. So that's your new name, Cincinnati. West Morgantown.
Have fun with that. Cincinnati.
The West Morgantown Reds.
I'm looking up the Bengals schedule because I want to see what their schedule's like because I want to see how many games they're going to lose.
They're going to I mean, that's not even really so much dependent on their schedule. They're going to lose games just
To
because.
everybody. Chiefs week 1. No, that's preseason.
Okay, I was about to say, why would they
Rip.
schedule the fucking Chiefs week 1?
I mean, it's still not good though.
Who's their week 1?
The Seahawks, that's an L.
I mean, that's an L, but that's lighter than playing the Chiefs.
The Niners, probably an L.
What I mean, depends what Garoppolo's gonna do, but yeah.
No, Nick Mullins. Mullins?
Is Garoppolo still not gonna be back?
I don't
Is that
know.
how bad his injury was?
Bills, Steelers, Cardinals, Ravens, Jaguars, Rams, Ravens, Raiders, Steelers, Jets, Browns, Bengals, Dolphins, Browns. So they play the Browns 2 times in the last 4 weeks. You can go ahead and hand them 2 L's right there. There's no way they win.
It's no longer the Battle of Ohio, so that's
No,
good.
There's no battle.
Yeah.
There wasn't a battle last season.
Well, I mean, yeah, because they're not Ohio, so it's all good.
That's true, too.
It's the Morgantown Bengals. No rivalry. We're good.
Are they going to beat the Jets?
Everybody is gonna beat the Jets.
Okay, so they're going to beat the Jets. Are they going to beat the Ravens 1 or 2 or 0 times?
It's hard for me to say that the Bengals are going to win one divisional game.
Yeah, that's true. They could sneak one on the Ravens
Yeah,
because they're not going to have any offense, the Ravens. So.
sneak one. So that's like I'll give them a 1
A half.
plus or minus.
Yeah, right. Fuck, dude. They are going to be brutal.
And we like that, honestly.
Jacksonville's going to the Super Bowl?
No. Nick Foles is the GOAT though.
Big Dicky.
So what are they gonna do with Bortles? Where does he go? They keep him?
He's gone, I think.
They traded him?
He's somewhere else.
Where did he go?
I don't fucking know.
Did he actually get traded already? Or released or whatever? Not re-signed? What was it?
He plays for the Rams now.
Bro, what?
He is the backup for the Rams. Which makes sense.
Why would the Rams want Blake Bortles as their backup?
He's 26.
But he's ass.
What's his, I wonder what his contract's like, though. It's a 1-year deal, so it's...
So they don't give a fuck.
Yep. He's officially a journeyman backup.
Yep.
Yep, he's done.
Yeah.
He's done. And he was kind of shitty.
And he will literally be a perennial backup.
Yeah, I mean... 2015, he threw 35 touchdown passes.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
88 passer rating.
How many picks?
18, which is a lot.
Yeah, he's always going to throw that many picks.
Yeah, 17, 18, 16, 13, 11.
Well, he got better.
Yeah, but he got
He
benched in 2018.
he got benched,
Remember,
yeah.
he got benched for fucking Cody Kessler.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's a tough person to get benched for.
That's a tough person to get benched for and come back from.
That's an ego buster right there.
Yeah. And you know what's hilarious about that is Cody Kessler knows.
Yeah, of course
He's
he
like,
does.
Oh, man.
He's like, damn, it's
You
rough.
got benched
They're
for
throwing me in.
Damn. It's rough for my team.
Yeah.
I've experienced that.
Yeah.
I've experienced
Reminds me
him
of Cleveland.
lose games.
Yeah.
Like, I've experienced us have leads, and he comes in because the quarterback gets knocked out,
Yeah.
and then lose leads.
Yeah. It doesn't surprise me.
No. That's just what he does. But he's stellar.
So is he still on their roster?
Cody?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I would assume he's not worth looking up.
Yeah, he is not worth looking at.
Yeah, I saw you going for it, but there's no
I
point.
hope that he listens to this, and I
Yeah.
hope that he knows that he
he's
is
not
not
even worth
looking up.
Googling. We don't care who you play for, bud, because you're not touching the field.
And normally I would look this type of thing up. But
But I
because
don't
it's
even
you,
want to know. I
do
don't
not
even
wanna
want to know. Because it's not important. So should we go to one of our recurring segments now?
yeah.
Do you want to
let's
check
do it.
out one of these Reddit threads? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I brought a few things saved here from the Today I Learned thread. Okay, so today I learned that 2 men from Indiana were wrongly convicted in a 1996 armed robbery because of a false statement from an informant who had sex with the lead detective who set them up. 20 years later, they were found innocent, and one of them received $4.9 million.
Okay, would you do 20 years for $4.9 million?
20 years.
And make it. Like, you get to make it. Like, that's a guarantee. You make it out.
Is that the only guarantee that you make it out?
You make it out with no injuries. Like, nothing that's gonna... Man, I don't know. It's tough, I guess.
In the
No
multitude,
PTSD.
no PTSD
No
after 20
PTSD.
years in prison.
Oh, man, you would have PTSD.
That's some serious stipulations, but if you want to go like that, then I'm not 20 years though. Nah.
For $5 million?
Fuck no. Fuck no. Actually, fuck no. 20 years? You don't think you can make $5 million in 20 years?
Years? Yeah, I mean, yeah, possibly.
That's how I
There's
look
more
at
of a
it.
chance of making
Yeah.
$5 million in 20 years
Yeah.
than
Than
me
sitting and
making
just
it in
getting
prison,
it.
honestly.
Yeah, no.
Like, for 20 years.
No.
And, I mean, bro,
No. Fuck no, dude.
you still got half your life after
What
that.
year did you go in?
Like, right now.
Fuck no, dude. Missed the prime of your life?
Yeah, you missed the prime of your life, but you still got half of it.
I'd be 43.
Or what if you can choose whenever, but, I don't know, like,
Want to
it
go in
has
when
to be...
I'm 1.
But, like, I don't know.
Just got out. Was good.
You can choose
Fresh
whenever,
out.
but if you live to be 90, they off you if you get to be 90.
What?
How crazy is that? Yeah, let's go. Let's throw some more stipulations on
Okay,
this.
so can you clear that up for me? What happened?
All right,
They're
so-
gonna off me?
Okay, so you get $5 million whenever you want.
And I just served 20 million or 20 years in
You do.
prison.
So here's the thing: you don't have to serve it before. You can get the $5 million whenever, but
Okay.
you have to serve 20 years at some point in your life.
From like 70 to 90 is what you're saying.
So if you take too long and you're like 75, they off you, like something like that, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, or 70.
That would be
It could
kind
even
of
less. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, I don't want it to be even less.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
75,
75 is
80s.
like,
yeah.
that's where you wanna
Yeah, if I get killed on some gangster shit, like I said on a previous podcast, like that's gangster, you know? Like being like 75, 80 and you owed a 20-year debt, so they just rolled up on you and killed you.
Yeah.
I mean, that is kind of gangster.
yeah. If that happens,
And I got $5 million for that, and I'm continuing to do my thing like
Yes.
I never got arrested?
yes.
Yeah, I'd do that. 100%. 100%. 75 to 80, like, that's young because my grandparents, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, but, you know, that's not that bad.
No.
And especially, like, 80 to get murdered. Like, man, that guy is fucking gangster.
Yeah, and then he got murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd be a pimp at that point.
Yeah. And they understand why. Yeah, so you just live life really hard until you're like 80. Because I would never go and do the years. That's the thing is, you have like the option of going and doing these 20 years. I would
Yes.
never fucking do that.
Man.
Dude, there's no chance. I'm not sitting in a
what
cell.
if you
Dude,
just, like, what if we shrunk
I'm
that even
not
more though?
sitting
That's what
in
I'm
a
saying. What if
cell.
it was like 50? When you turned 50, you had to go. You got offed at 50.
Then,
if
no,
you
I'm
didn't
not
go.
taking. I'm not taking the deal unless it's literally
You
like
wouldn't even take the
80.
deal, right.
No, no. Because you can make more money than that.
Right.
But I'm not serving any time in prison, bro. Fuck no, dude. Sitting in a fucking 4x8 cell,
For 20 years.
I would go insane 100%. I don't think I could stay sane. Like you get lost in like books and shit.
Oh, dude. It would probably be pretty bad. I mean,
No.
you get fed for free.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get a place to sleep.
Yeah, nice comfy bed.
Comfy bed.
You get Nutriloaf.
That's right.
Eat up.
That's
Fuck
right.
that, dude. Fuck that. That's awful. I watched a lot of prison, like documentaries and docuseries, shit like that. And
I just watched The Shawshank Redemption.
yes, and that is an accurate depiction of prison.
Yes. In 1941 or whatever it was.
Have you ever seen Oz?
Yes.
If prison is like that, I don't want any parts.
Oh, dude, if it's like The Shawshank Redemption, I don't want any
Yeah,
parts.
for sure.
Honestly.
That's what I'm saying. If any of these depictions are even close to accurate, I'm cool.
Bro, if people are getting raped left and right,
Oz people are getting raped.
dude,
Left,
everybody's
right, up,
getting
and down.
raped probably. Fuck that.
Everybody's getting raped in prison movies and shows. Like, I feel like rape's not that common in prison. There's not a lot of time for you to get raped. They're watching you a lot of the time.
Yeah, honestly. Where would
Where you guys raping at?
Where would you go get raped unless the raper was paying off the guard?
Right, but then it's like
watch.
he's really out here raping.
Oh,
He's got bread to spend to rape.
Oh, dude. People got money when they go to jail. Like,
Yeah, but to spend on rape,
I mean,
that probably
what else
costs.
you got?
That
What else
probably
you got?
costs a pretty penny.
What else you got to spend it
Why
on?
not just fuck a gay dude in there?
Bro, there aren't. I mean,
There
gay.
are gay dudes.
They're all
They're all
gay.
gay if you pay
They're
enough
all
money
gay. Yeah,
in
that's
there.
what I'm saying.
But nah, fuck that. Prison, no matter what kind of outline you give prison, can't do it, dude. I couldn't. Longest I would do, literally, a month.
Yeah, dude.
A month is the longest I could ever do. And that would be awful, dude. Fuck that. Shorter than a month. 2 weeks. I'll do 2 weeks.
What if you could go to prison for 7 days and they pay you $1,000 every time and you get to walk free every 7th day, and you can do it whenever you want. Would you partake?
I'd try it, yeah.
I'd try it one time.
I'd try it.
Yeah, for $1,000.
Yeah. And then if it's not that bad,
Oh, I'd go back. I would vacation at the prison.
yeah, I'd go back.
I would
Fuck
take
it.
a week off of work
to go to
Peace.
prison.
I'm going to jail, bro.
Well, yeah, bro. They got this lockup program. You get $1,000. I mean, really, it's not that bad. You just chill in your cell and read and shit.
Yes,
like,
bro, do that
if it's like only like if it's just like decent, you know, you get to experience
Yeah.
what an average prisoner's day is like for 7 days, and you get $1,000.
And you don't get raped?
Yeah, no, average prisoner's day. So not the average person not getting raped.
Man, I don't know. Average prisoner could get raped.
Nah, the statistics aren't that high. I don't think.
You gotta be good looking to get raped.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good enough looking to get raped. Like, they would want to rape me, dude.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Don't say they wouldn't want to rape me.
I'd get raped.
Yeah, well, yeah, they would want to rape you too. So we're
No,
good,
I'm
dude.
saying I would get raped.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, dude, we're two rapeable looking guys.
Yeah.
So I don't blame him.
We're putting rape in the title of this, by the way.
Yeah, we look like rapeable guys. And I respect them for them thinking that way. But
Yes.
I'm not interested, and I have a shank underneath my cot. You come in here trying to rape.
But I am interested, and I do have a shank as well.
Yeah, I have a shank because I'm into some weird shit. Prison, like BDSM, where they pull out shanks and shit. Yikes, dude.
Dude, you're gonna tell me that shit's never happened. You're gonna tell
No,
me
that
the
shit
history-
has happened.
That shit's
100%.
happened, dude.
That shit has happened.
But you're probably right.
But that's just two of
Statistics are
the
not-
weirdest guys in the prison.
in the prison.
And they, yeah. I mean, there's people who aren't in prison who like to get, like, abused.
Oh yeah.
And that actually brings me to... we'll switch to a different
What a
Reddit
segue.
post I found.
Unreal.
It's called, I believe it's called Disgusting Sexual Encounters. This girl said, her name was Sister Named Jan.
Okay. It's a good start.
She's a nun. She said, he pulled it out to come on my face. That's how she started. Okay, that is abrupt as fuck.
It's a nun?
Sister Jan. I was unprepared and snorted his semen up my nose. We started making out, and I sneezed his semen onto his own face.
Oh my god, dude. This is getting me going over here. This is turning me on. Keep going. Don't stop.
That was that whole post.
What the hell was that from? I'm sorry if you said it already, but what
It's
the
from, like,
fuck was
Disgusting Sexual Encounters.
that? Oh my god, dude. Don't ever read another one.
So I have another one from that
But
thread.
read another one, yeah.
So this guy Chris says, so this one time I'm having sex with my girlfriend, right? And it was all good and sexy, so we finish up and everything seems cool. Then about 9 months later, a fucking little human comes out of her pussy. I mean, just like pops out, and I saw that shit with my own eyes. The little fucker is still living with us. Wow. That is a true horror story. Prayers for Chris.
Did you say whore or horror?
Horror story. Prayers to you, Chris.
Yeah,
I hope you guys do something about that.
yeah, and there's honestly little to no coming back from that.
Yeah, the top comment in reply to that was, that's the scariest shit I've ever heard.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's awful. So
R.I.P. Chris. At this point,
basically what we're saying
Yep.
is,
rest in peace.
everybody please send your tender love and care and prayers to Chris.
Yep.
Today I learned in 2015, thanks to a legal loophole, Ireland accidentally legalized the possession of a number of hard drugs, including ecstasy and crystal meth, for 2 days until they realized.
Yeah, people were It was like a
2
48
days
hour.
in Ireland where ecstasy and crystal meth were legal.
But how does word get out about that? Who's gonna know about the change in law in those 2 days?
I mean, all the partiers. Ecstasy's party drug. That's gonna get out there quick. The nightclubs and shit. They're out there selling nightclubs or fucking ecstasy in the bathroom.
they can just do it publicly.
Bathroom with like black paint on the walls and has like
Right.
white writing on it. Super scary looking.
Right. Neon lights.
Yes.
Yes.
Those are the only lights on though, are like black lights.
Yes. Black lights are the only lights that are on. 100%. I agree.
Yeah. You can't see anything.
When
and-
people smile,
and
it
like
looks
for some
terrifying.
reason, like somebody gave you this drink, and now you don't really remember anything.
No.
And
But
that's what I've heard, anyways.
right, and you can stand up very straight.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you
You're,
get to
but
stand
like
up
usually
pretty straight,
someone
and then-
helps you lay down because you're not feeling so great.
And then what happens after that?
You wake up and you're like, where the fuck am I at?
And,
but
like-
you wake up like 15 or 16 hours later. But that's it.
How's your?
That's it.
How do you feel?
You feel like, oh, here's how you feel.
Well, how does
You
like?
feel no. You feel like you haven't slept very good.
Yeah.
Or like you know how, like if like a pillow is like
Yeah.
in the middle of your back when you're laying down
Right.
and sleeping, and then your whole night you sleep with like a pillow in the middle of your back. You didn't even realize it.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, my back feels weird. That's how you feel. Mm-hmm. Like or there's like a blanket and it's like rolled up on accident, and that was kind of under your back a little bit when you're laying on it. and it
Yeah, no,
wasn't so
I know
comfortable.
what you mean.
That's-
Like,
or like you had a jean jacket on and slept. That's how you feel. You ever slept in a jean jacket?
man, I feel like I have, like in the car or some shit.
That's how you feel when you wake up after that.
Man, you feel like.
So
you
I've
slept
heard.
in a
Jean
Canadian
jacket,
tuxedo.
yeah. But
That's
jean jacket,
unreal.
no pants.
What about? We're wearing.
Boots,
So
cowboy
you got
boots,
raped.
Cowboy,
It came back to rape.
No,
That's what
no.
that's what happened.
What?
We got
No.
drugged and raped, and we are still in jail.
No,
we never
no.
made it out of jail. We never made it out of prison.
And the plot thickens. But you are wearing cowboy boots with spurs.
Yes, and a cowboy
And
hat.
you didn't come wearing those. Well, you did, but
Well,
you didn't
there's some,
arrive. You didn't arrive in the boots with the spurs. That's
And
actually what was
that
said. in
black light.
That's actually
that
what.
black light. There's some unidentified liquid.
Yeah, because the black light busted open a little bit, and the
No, that's not
no,
what it-
was
no,
from
no,
inside
that's
the
not what I was talking
black
about.
light.
It was
You know
from a
that
man's
song where it's
penis.
like boots with the spurs.
Yeah,
with the spurs.
Yeah.
That's really what that. And the whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor because she hit the fucking ground.
Because she was getting
No,
drugged.
no. She slipped on the fucking black light that broke open. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, everybody got blow. Yeah. What I gotta do to get you home? That is a rapey song. Show me what I gotta do to get you home. Too sexual.
okay.
No, he literally says like too sexual.
That's what they do most of the time.
That song's about date rape.
What is the most rapey song of all time? Oh.
Anything by R. Kelly.
Wow, rip. R.I.P. R. Kelly. But not really. Like, don't rest in peace.
Speaking of R. Kelly, how about Tiger Woods?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and yeah, what a job by Tiger Woods.
What a goat.
I mean, he just
Not in anything relation to R. Kelly, but he's just a goat.
Yeah, dude. I mean, went out, was banging
After
hella bitches for no reason, even
got
though
caught,
got caught, you know.
Got
Let's
injured.
let's not forget that. Like,
yeah,
he fucked up.
got in
but-
like a car accident and got caught.
Yep, and then like he was on
Like his girl, his
coke,
like side
weed.
bitch was like in the car with
Yeah.
him, and it's like, wow, man.
I mean, but by all means, do more of that, Tiger
Yeah,
Woods.
and then he did do more of that,
And then he
didn't
won
golf
the
so well.
Masters.
Yeah,
And then he kept doing more,
Yeah.
and then he won the Masters.
yes, and then he got the surgeries, and he won the Masters.
It goes to show that being strung out on coke can only affect you
Positively,
for a certain amount of time.
right? That's what I was gonna
Yes.
say too.
Yes.
And then you win the Masters. Do coke, win the Masters.
The ripe age of 43.
Very ripe age.
Go. But win more tournaments in your 30s, please.
Can't.
He can't do it.
No, I can't.
Nope, he can't do it. You're right. I'm just trying to look up rapey songs over here.
Well, that song that came to my head out of nowhere was very rapey.
None of these were that rapey, though, I don't think. Okay, I don't want this to be in my search
Yep,
history.
you've searched it now. So, I mean, we're not really watching the NBA playoffs very much. Little bit here and there. I've been watching the highlights from every game.
Yeah.
But I've watched like 2 games live so far.
Right. Because why?
Yeah.
We all know what's going to happen in the end. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care.
But I have been extremely entertained by Pat Beverly annoying the fuck out of KD 2 games in a row. I mean, first game, KD had 23 points. Pat Beverly was on him the whole time. KD should have 60 points with Pat Beverly guarding him.
Yeah, Pat Beverly is what?
9 inches shorter than him.
Yeah, 6'2"?
On a good day, yeah.
Yeah, probably. KD's 6'10".
Yeah.
So Pat Beverly's a dog, though, man.
He really is.
They play tonight.
That's the type of guy you want on your team.
Who wins tonight? The Clippers are home.
Clippers steal a second one.
No, I think the series
Yeah,
is over.
Clippers steal a second one.
Dude, KD's going to be pissed. I hate to say that, but he's going to have 45 tonight. And I hate him.
I'm thinking about watching the game tonight just to see how they respond. Probably won't, but I'm thinking about it. But I
The Clippers are fun to watch, though.
they are. They have a good team.
Yeah, they do have a good team.
I'd like to see them win this game. But that's what I would like to see.
Yes. Well, oh, yeah, me too. 100%.
Like to see them
Anytime
fucking
that
win
Golden
out.
State loses,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm about that.
But another one of my favorite matchups in this postseason has been former teammates on one another, and that's Giannis and Thon Maker.
Oh, yeah, Giannis is just taking him to the cleaner.
He really is, but I mean, Thon's having good games, but all the highlights are being put up on him, and it's not his fault, but he's the one that's under the rim. And
Yeah.
Giannis banged on him so hard,
hard.
and then literally tapped him on the ass. That's the only dude who's on another team that Giannis will fuck with.
Probably, yeah, definitely.
Because that was like his little brother. He loved Thon.
Yeah, peace, though.
Yeah, true. And anybody who's not with Giannis, we know, is against him. He's very much so like Russell Westbrook in that effect. He's not going to... LeBron posted a picture of Russell when he scored, 60 points or whatever.
Yeah.
And he did dedicate it to Nipsey. But, Bron posted a picture of him, congratulations, yada, yada. Russ would never do that for any other NBA player that's not on his team.
Right. That's true.
He just has, that, if you're not with me, you're against me mentality that I fuck with.
Yeah, I like Giannis a lot. Big
I
fan.
like Russ too. I just don't think he's gonna win a championship.
Dude, he is choking hard. Right?
Dame is fucking him up, and
Yeah.
that's my third favorite matchup.
Right.
Dame's range seems like it's just unlimited.
It is. He's underrated, dude. He is so good.
So they're the ones that are gonna make it to the finals,
The
not
Blazers?
the Warriors. Yeah,
No way.
yeah. Dame just goes off for 50 every night against the Warriors.
I wish, but
The Warriors aren't going to the finals this year. That's my prediction.
Houston?
Dame.
Who's in the Who's in the
Clippers.
East?
Clippers are gonna fucking steal this series. Let's go, Clip.
Milwaukee in the East?
Probably. They're playing so dominantly. Toronto's ass. Kyle Lowry's ass. Even though he put up 20 points the next night, he's still ass.
Still ass. Philadelphia is up by 6 on Brooklyn. San Antonio is up by 2 on Denver.
And Philly and Brooklyn are both fake good.
Philly's fake good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too, probably.
Ben Simmons has no jump shot.
That's a good matchup too. I was gonna say is him and the dude from the Nets, Russell.
Oh, yeah.
D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah.
Those games have been pretty good.
Is Simmons their primary ball handler? He
Yeah.
brings the ball up the court.
Yeah, I don't know how often they've guarded each other, but
Yeah.
it's both their primary ball handlers. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're not guarding each other.
Right.
Right. They orchestrate the offense.
I like what D'Angelo's been doing.
Yeah. It's crazy how the Lakers kind of just gave up on him. I mean,
They gave up on a lot of young talent.
oh man, the Lakers are brutal, but still the best player in the league. But washed up.
Yeah, without him, they were so bad. The Lakers,
they
like
were
when,
oh, yeah.
like when he went out this
Yes.
season, they lost 6 or 7 out of like their first 9 games or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
they were brutal.
Brutal.
And I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess they'll be better next year. Probably they're gonna.
Do they make the playoffs next year? They have to. LeBron doesn't miss 2 straight playoffs.
I don't know. LeBron doesn't miss playoffs, so really it's tough to say. The only time he missed playoffs since his rookie year, right? So it's tough to say. Why go west, dude?
So much harder. You're getting beat up on a weekly basis.
Yeah, dude. You can take games off in the East and
Yeah.
still win.
Yeah.
On the Cavs too, because
Yeah.
they had other pieces.
And then you leave Cleveland, your home,
Yep.
for Los Angeles. Now he does have Space Jam 2 coming out.
I mean, I get it from that standpoint,
Yeah.
but like, I don't get it from basketball.
No, a basketball standpoint, it made no sense.
I mean, and maybe it will. Maybe he's smarter than all of us, and he was like,
Very well could be.
They got the most money.
He has been so far. He's
Right.
made smart. I mean, going to Miami was all in all a smart choice.
Yeah, absolutely.
It got him championships and
Yeah, and then
championship
coming back
mentality.
was also smart.
That was the smartest decision he ever made.
Yeah,
was to
right.
come back.
Right.
We'll see if his decision to leave was again for the second time if that was the right decision or not.
I mean, and it might like
It might be, but I said we'll see. Like, he could have retired a Cav. Still could, but then it's so corny. I hate when they do that.
3 times
Yeah. Don't
in
retire.
his third stint with the Cavs.
Yeah, don't retire a Cav.
He'll probably average like 9 points a game at that.
Yeah.
No, he's always going to average like 35.
Until he retires, yeah, probably.
Because Jordan, I saw Jordan's final year stats, and I think he played in every game, and he averaged like 20 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's why people consider him the GOAT.
Yeah.
Consistent.
He was 41, 42, averaging 20 points a game still.
Yeah.
It's
How old's
insane.
Vince Carter? He's like 60.
Yeah, he's like,
3? Him and Dirk are in their 60s.
yeah, R.I.P. Dirk. R.I.P.
He's in a better place.
He is. Vince just wants to keep going for some reason.
Yeah, he should probably stop.
I mean,
But he's still dunking.
he's on the Hawks.
Yeah, I would stop.
Me or you could start for the Hawks.
Yeah. And I wouldn't have to try that hard.
No, and he has to try hard because he's old. So I respect that.
He would still dunk on me.
Oh, dude. He would take. I mean, he still dunks on guys in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would swat Trey Young.
Probably, yeah.
I'd send him in the stands.
Yeah, that's accurate.
The fucking nosebleeds is where that ball would go.
And then I can't name another player on the Hawks. So.
They don't, do they have more than that?
Yeah, I thought they ran 2 on 5 most of the time.
I thought they were like a two-man operation, 2 men in the truck or whatever.
Oh, when other teams come, they have to play 2 on 2. It's like NBA Jam. It's
Yeah.
2 on 2.
Yeah, it's just like it's like street basketball.
Yeah. When they come to Hawks games.
Yep.
And they can only play home games. That's how it is.
They don't have buses.
No, they don't have buses or anything.
Or
Are they in
planes.
the? Are they in the? They're in like
G League.
like the ABA.
Yes, the CBL, Canadian Basketball League.
The
AUSB.
the AAU.
Oh yeah, they are an AAU team.
The Nasdaq.
Yes, they're a stock.
I don't know. From that one, let's go somewhere from that one. The Nasdaq.
The lady from Fox News, did she get fired? The Laura Ingraham lady. Did you see what she did? She was like talking about Nipsey Hussle, and she was like laughing, making jokes, and then she said that he made the "Fuck Donald Trump" song, which was YG, wasn't Nipsey Hussle. But she was like
Yeah.
talking about how like, oh, it's crazy how like everybody's come to support, and she's like, he wasn't a big fan of our president. She's like laughing and joking. It's like the dude's dead.
Yeah. Right.
Like, she should probably actually lose her job, and she has her own show on Fox.
I mean, it's not gonna happen though, right?
There's a lot of people that you wouldn't suspect that are like speaking out specifically because it's like an opportunity to to do it, but I don't know. I fucking despise this lady anyways. Every time I see something of her, she's so fucking annoying. So annoying.
I'm a big fan.
I believe you are.
Yeah.
Her and, you're a big fan of her and Tommy Lauren.
Ben Shapiro.
Yes, you look like a Ben Shapiro guy.
Yeah, I am.
Yep.
Huge.
Yeah, huge.
Huge.
Huge Ben Shapiro guy. You're a huge InfoWars guy.
I am.
Yeah.
Huge.
Huge.
Yep. That's great.
That should be the name of this podcast. I'm a huge InfoWars guy.
Holy shit. I am, though. But this is what I'll say about politics here.
Okay.
This is all I'm going to say about it.
Alex Jones is right most of the time.
Yes, well, that's right, but specifically politics in the United States. Okay, Republicans just stop being dicks and racist, and then Democrats just stop being so goddamn soft.
Yeah.
And then we'll all be good.
Both of those are true.
Just stop doing
Political
both
parties
of
are a
us.
bad thing to begin with.
Yeah.
To have to split everybody into parties is the wrong idea. That's the only take I have on it at all. Is
Good.
I think it's fucking stupid.
Right.
And I also think that there should be like a group of smart people who run the country that all are smart in their own
Yeah,
field.
we've
And they
talked
make-
about this
yeah,
before
they
on the
make
podcast.
collective decisions.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I feel. Right. Presidents are whack, and my Lambo is blue.
Yep.
Facts.
Jeezy. R.I.P. That's a big R.I.P.
You know, somebody before my Little League football game one time, somebody told me Chameleon Air died, and
Why would they do that to you?
I thought he was dead until like a year ago.
He's alive?
And then I said to somebody like, "You remember when Chameleon Air died?" And they're like, "What?
Chameleonaire's dead.
Is he?"
I don't know. I'm going to look it up.
Nah.
though. He's got to be dead, right?
Nah, he's alive. Because I thought he was dead.
Yeah, still alive.
Yeah, see, I thought he was dead, and then I said that to somebody, and they're like, "What the fuck? Chameleon Air never died?" And I was like, "Somebody told me that before a youth football game." And I thought it was true to this day. Because I was like, "Who's Chameleon Air?" And they're like, "It sounds like chameleon, but it's Chameleon Air." And I was like, "All right, bet. I'll remember that forever."
Dude, he had one song.
Goat. Another thing I remember forever is one time I was on the bus, and I was like doing math problems or some shit before I was like on my way to school. Like I had some homework I didn't finish or something, and I was young, and there was this like fourth grader on the bus. I must have been like second grade or third grade. And there was a fourth grader on the bus, and I couldn't. I was like doing multiplication, or I was like trying to, and he's like, "You want to know how I do 7 times 7?" I'm like, "Yeah, what is it?" He's like, "San Francisco 49ers." And I'm like, "What?"
And you always remember.
And I will always remember that.
That's what it is.
That's facts.
Hell yeah. That's true, though.
Yeah. It is. And that's something that you guys will never forget. So you're welcome for that little gem.
49ers.
7 times 7, San Francisco 49ers.
It's impressive.
It is, and that's how I do math.
Off of 7 times 7.
Yeah, well, yeah, everything I
Everything
base off
is
of
off
that,
of 7
and
times
then
7.
I just work it backwards
Yeah.
or forwards, whatever it is. Just start there.
You
and
know
I'm like,
that- yeah,
okay,
okay.
now how do I get to 0?
As long as I know
Yeah.
that 7 times 7
Yeah.
equals San Francisco
Francisco
49ers.
And then I
can get any
minus
math
it
question right.
by San Francisco 49ers, and then I start with the rest of the math question. I'm at 0.
Yeah, you're
That's
at
how I get to 0. I don't know how to get to 0.
Without doing that.
Yeah, because I start at 7 times 7.
Yeah. Which only makes sense, by the
Right.
way.
Yeah, I get the Bills, and I'm like, okay, well, 7 times 7 is San Francisco
Okay.
49ers minus San Francisco 49ers. Okay, so then I have my electric bill. Okay, I got this.
Thank God.
Thank God
for
for that
thank
kid
God
on
for
the
that.
bus, dude.
Wow.
And he was a bully, too, and he decided to help me that day.
Yep.
You know what? He was
You were scared.
He was just
of what he
missing-
was going to say.
I fucking sat next to him. I wasn't scared. I'm alpha second grader. I'm like, I sit next to the bullies. What's good?
That's
and then
right.
they help me with my homework.
And then they don't fuck with you because they're like,
Then
they
they're
respect
like,
you. They're like,
yeah, you know what? This kid, now he knows how to do 7 times 7.
Hey, hey.
Respect
Good for
this
showing it,
motherfucker
yeah.
right here, man. This motherfucker's alright. He got light up shoes and shit.
That was when you had light up shoes. That was probably light up shoes.
Same time period. Dude, I used to have to get picked up by the bus driver like 2 hours before school started because my mom worked hella early.
Yeah.
And she like worked out some sort of deal with this bus driver, and this lady would pick me up so early, and I would have to like go sit in the lot with the other buses, and we waited to go pick up the other kids, and I
Yep.
would sit there for literally like an hour. For like 2 years I had to do that.
That's brutal.
Bro, I had left the house at like 6 a.m. School started at like 8:30.
Oh. You spent a lot of time with this bus driver.
Yes. And I sat like in the mid to like back every time, never changed my seat.
Never said anything.
Like she would like talk to me but I would like try not. I didn't have a phone to pull out. I was in
Yeah.
like 2nd grade.
Yeah, that's brutal.
So I'm just like, fuck, how do I distract? I had a gold folder. And I just would like look at my stuff in my gold folder and my drawings just to draw some shit, I guess. I can't believe I never got good at drawing. Like, what
Yeah.
else was I doing? Think about that.
Dude.
What is a second grader? A second grader now probably has a fucking phone.
Yeah, right.
But then a second grader didn't have a phone. Like, what the fuck was I doing?
For an hour every day.
For like an hour and a half. Because she would pick me up like 2 hours, literally 2 hours before.
Okay, yeah.
Like 6 a.m. she would pick me up in the bus.
That's
Come to my house and pick me up in the bus.
Oh man, that's brutal.
And then we would have to go back to my neighborhood to pick up the other kids.
Yep.
Later. Like an hour and a half later. Bro. I just remembered that, to be honest. And I was with this, that was like 2 years. Every day. Early as fuck with this bus
You
driver.
get hype when you're going to pick up all your friends, bro.
Bro, I would get so hyped when it was time to finally get someone else on the goddamn
Yes,
bus.
right.
And I knew everybody's stop, of course. I knew where everybody lived. I know all the kids in every neighborhood, and I rode that bus every single day. Knew who was going to get on the bus first, knew where they were going to sit. It was such a weird experience.
You were the bus kid.
I was, yeah. I was basically living on that motherfucker.
You were a bus and a trailer kid.
Yep, that was same time period.
Yep.
All these things, tragically happened at once.
Tragically happened.
As I waited on it was like the least dramatic thing. I just sit on the bus for like, but it was a long time.
And then go to school.
It's a long time to sit with no phone, but I guess then like you
You didn't know
think of
anything.
that.
Yeah.
Maybe I had my Game Boy Color is what I had, and I would play Pokemon.
Dude, yeah, definitely. That's what you did.
That's what I
Every
had.
day.
Every day.
That's dope, though.
Yeah, that's actually lit. I actually loved it. Now that I
You got an
remember what I was
hour to
doing,
play- dude,
that's
an
what I was
hour
doing.
free to play Game Boy
hour
Color.
and a half to play fucking
Sorry.
Pokemon, dude. I'm getting bless. I'm getting to like 3 gyms minimum.
Oh, yeah.
And I had the little light that goes on the top of the Game Boy too, so like because it
Yes.
was still fucking dark.
Yes. That green
It's
one?
yeah,
green
it's
light?
so early. Yes, it was green.
Yes.
yes, it was
Very
green.
fun.
My Game Boy was green.
Yep.
I had the Game Boy.
I think that mine... I have one in my room right now. A Game Boy
Either
Color.
gray or green.
It's that see-through,
Oh, the
like
see-through
purple,
one.
blue. I
Oh
think.
yeah, yeah. I also eventually had a see-through purple light, but the first one I had was green.
Yep.
But yeah, I was playing like Pokemon Red or Pokemon Blue, and that's what I was doing for an hour and a half before school
Yeah.
every single day.
I got blue back there.
Yeah,
It's a great game.
I used to play the fuck out of that because I had nothing else to do. Now I remember what I was doing, so it's not that bad.
No, it's not that dramatic. I would like that now.
Yeah, that's really
I get
not
to sit
that.
on the bus
yeah.
for an hour and a half and just...
It's like you're up earlier than you would like to be, but as a kid, like you really don't care that much.
Yeah,
Like
right.
once you're up, you're up.
Yeah.
And then you have a fucking game to play, so you're just fucking doop doop doop.
Yep.
Just fucking playing on the Game Boy for fucking hour and a half. It was awesome.
What a time.
Yeah.
Dude, what a time to be alive.
Yeah, we lived through the prime of gaming, which was Game Boys, PSPs.
Yeah, PSPs were wild. PS2.
Bro, PSP was like super advanced for its
Oh,
time.
yeah. Dude, the PSP was wild.
Bro, I used to play MLB The Show everywhere I went.
Yeah, dude. definitely.
And it
the
was
show.
just as good on the PSP as it was on the PlayStation.
PlayStation. Yeah. That was crazy. And then they tried to make the Vita or whatever, and it just was
PS Vita was booty.
just not good. Yeah. I actually never had one, but
Me either. Never played one, but it's ass.
right. Yeah, I agree. Never played
Yeah.
one, but it's ass.
PSP was great.
Pat brought a Switch up. That was really cool.
Yeah, Switches are cool.
Nintendo Switch was really cool.
But I feel like they missed the time period for that. Not a lot of people are
Yeah,
doing
probably.
that now. They have phones and shit.
Yeah, but you can plug it into the TV too.
Right, but I guess it's the main thing that it can do is like the fact that you could like take it anywhere.
Yeah, probably.
Because they have Nintendo systems that you can play their games on.
Right, but if you want to play with more than one person, like LAN,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one to get. Is that one is what you're saying?
yes, yep. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have any experience with it.
Not really. I mean, I have a Nintendo 64, but
Yeah,
I'm not really a huge Nintendo guy.
I do love Nintendo, but I would much rather play it on the 64.
I have a Wii too, so I guess yeah.
Yeah, like you don't need a Switch.
No, I agree.
PSPs were like that was different. Like you're literally fucking
Oh, yeah.
playing full PlayStation.
Yes, wherever
the
you
car.
go. Yes, in the car. So much PSP in the car.
So much fucking PSP. I still have mine somewhere, and
wish I had
it's 100% worth having.
Oh yeah, they should still make PSP.
Take that on a
games.
fucking plane, bro.
dude.
You're good.
Your whole plane flight, you're fine. Bro, they
Damn.
had movies on that.
Yeah,
You could do whatever
bro. I
you
watched porn on that.
wanted. The screen's huge.
I literally watched porn on my PSP.
Yeah, screen's bigger than the screens on our phones.
Yes, and like you could get on the internet.
Yes. Best system ever.
Yes. Now I remember.
Dude, the
really.
Need for Speed games on that were wild.
Yep.
Dude, there were so many good ass games.
Yep. I mean, and like the functionality of it was great.
Amazing.
The buttons just felt
The
like you were playing on
joysticks were
PlayStation.
good,
Yeah,
like-
and the fucking R1 and
Yep.
L1 were great.
Yeah. Do that again,
Yeah,
PlayStation.
beyond its time, really.
Yeah, really, it was. It had the same like main menu as the PS3.
Yeah, it was-
the
dude, it was
same
like the same
interface,
thing.
Like it's the same thing, yeah.
I
Just
liked it
wherever you
better.
go.
I liked it better because
Probably,
it was
yeah.
fucking on the go.
Yeah, right.
You could lay on the couch and fucking play MLB The Show.
Yes.
Lay in your bed when your mom tells you can't be playing video games anymore, but you have your PSP and she doesn't even know what the fuck that really means.
Yep.
And so you could just lay under your covers and play PSP.
That's right. It's perfect.
Yeah, and she takes the PSP away and you pull out the Game Boy Color because she has no idea that you have two systems that you can just take wherever you want.
But I remember laying in bed, Game Boy Color, no light, and just being like, I
Yeah.
can't even play right now.
Yeah, and I'll
Can't
still
even play this.
try.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the little brightness thing turned up all the way on the side. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You can't see it.
Can't see it. Yeah, I can't see it at all.
You can't see it in like any lighting.
Right.
There's very few lighting, and then you get some smack ass lighting, and you're like, bro, I can see everything.
Yes.
You just need like gray, like overcast weather. Go outside and play some Pokemon on a fucking.
Yes.
On
It
a
can't
Game
be in
Boy.
the sun.
No,
Nope.
it's gotta be
It's
overcast.
gotta be overcast. There can't be any
It's the only
reflections
time
or shadows.
you can play fucking Game Boy
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah. Rip
Yeah.
to that whole. To that.
Yeah.
To that
honestly.
being a thing.
Honestly.
Yeah. Now we're spoiled with phones.
Yeah, but I don't play
Yes.
games on my phone.
Yeah, me neither.
Zero.
Yeah, me too.
0 games on my phone.
Me neither. A lot of YouTube,
Lot of YouTube.
some Twitter and Instagram.
Like a lot of YouTube on my phone.
A lot of YouTube.
I watch more YouTube on my phone than I do on any other platform,
Yes, me too.
and I love it. Give me more content. I've seen everything on YouTube.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of agree with that.
I've seen
I need to see
everything.
more YouTube.
Yeah. Every time we show a tweet to each other or we like pull up a YouTube video or something, a Key and Peele sketch, one of us has already seen it
Yeah.
at some point in their life.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
oh no, I've
crazy.
seen that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh,
Seen everything.
everything. It
It's
does seem
so
like that, though.
rare that we fucking show something to one of us that we haven't already seen.
Yes, that is true.
That's crazy.
That says more about what's out there than me and you.
Yeah, there's just fucking there's always been the same exposure of certain things to everyone. Like,
Yeah.
like everyone knows about these, like, same, like Fred, for example, like from fucking early YouTube. There's no reason why every single person knows about fucking Fred.
But everybody does.
Everybody does. Everybody
Yep.
knows about the fucking muffin song and the shoes song and fucking.
Yeah, and those gay makeup guys on YouTube.
Yes.
Everybody knows about them.
The gay YouTube Twitter twerkers.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah. Makeup guys. Gals, whatever they want. But
Gals?
yeah, what I'm saying is that everybody gets fed the same content.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody does.
I mean, they scheme it up that way.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, especially with like the YouTube trending pages and stuff.
Yeah.
They literally say it's hand selected, like the stuff they put on there. It's not about numbers, shit like that. It's like, but it's the trending.
Right.
They're like, no, this is what should be trending.
Yes. That's true. So,
With that being said, guys, boycott YouTube.
yeah, don't watch it.
Except for our podcast. Continue to listen to that.
we just boycott
But
our
just-
own outlet.
But just don't support YouTube as a company. They don't respect the creators. They're ad striking
we were
everything.
good up until here, but now we just got demonetized.
Oh yeah, right. So we were monetized before that, guys.
We were, yeah, we're monetized right now.
Making a lot of money from the 90 views. So
You
lot-
said 90,000?
yeah.
Yeah,
We still
yeah,
would
yeah.
if we had 90,000, we'd make like $90.
Good.
Not even.
Good.
Because I have fucking $250,000 on my other page and haven't made any money. So with that being said, shout out to you, YouTube. Thank you for your
Thank
amazing
you.
platform. You're the best, honestly.
Good algorithm.
We had a banger episode.
Yeah.
It felt good to
as
be
we
back.
normally do, yeah.
It felt good to be
Good.
back. Next Friday we'll have another one. We'll be consistent with it.
Yeah, have a blessed Easter.
Yep. Merry Easter.
Yeah, Merry Easter. That's all I have to say about that.
Shalom. Until next time.
Assalamu alaikum.
Peace.